I know these kinds of videos, no one cares anymore, but I'm gonna make one anyway because, Jesus, I have a lot of problems with a lot of things. So this will be part one, but there will be many other parts because, Lord, do I hate things. It's probably a personal problem, but hey, I have a lot of pet peeves. Half of them probably aren't even pet peeves, they're just like things that annoy me because they should annoy people because they're terrible things. The first thing, right? So you're like sitting down, watching things on TV, person comes in, I should speak in proper English, I should finish my sentences. So you're sitting down watching TV and someone's like, oh yeah, sis, wanna get something from underneath you? You're sitting on my phone, you're sitting on my shirt, you're sitting on my fucking dad, I don't know. Don't leave things on chairs. Like, I don't wanna stand up. It might be just a personal issue, I don't know, but I'm not gonna stand up, okay? I sat down here watching things or just sitting down here crying. I don't want to stand up right now. Don't leave your phone on the sofa. I mean, I do this myself, but it's not okay when other people do it, okay? Okay, next thing, when you're like depressed and like sad and you're like crying and you're like not saying anything because you're like really sad, and then you're like, Jesus, I want to kill myself, and you're like really sad, and then when someone's like, oh, don't be sad. Thank you, Sally. If I thought of that before, thank you. I didn't try that. No, I'm gonna not be sad ever again. Thank you, best tip ever. I know, like, what are they gonna say? Like, they're not gonna be like, oh yeah, be sad, ho. Next thing. See, I'm really not good at like the flow, like the pauses in between the. I don't know how to go from one point to another point. When YouTubers, I definitely done this, but basically, I'm like, okay, I want to watch a story time on, I don't know, like, how someone had a stroke at 13, watch my video on that too. And then, or like, I don't know, like a clothing haul from like a specific company because I want to see if they're good. And I'm gonna, I'm gonna just Google the title and not watch it because maybe a YouTuber I watched didn't do that specific video because it's not like everyone had a stroke at 13 or drowned when they were 5 almost. If I want to watch something like that, I'm gonna Google the title. And I click on it and I want someone to go like straight into the story. Like, I'm fine with a little, hi guys, subscribe sis, but then like get into it like straight away, like don't make me wait. And then people are like, oh yeah, so like I just got this like new plant and it was like so broken and like it's really annoying. Like, oh my god. Like, just get into like a whole thing that I don't care and start their video like 5 minutes in and it's like, I don't care that your pet lizard died, Sarah. I want to hear about how you always died when you were 5 because you fell off the balcony. I don't want to hear about your plant dying or about how your light fell off today or how your mother, slapped your ass. Like, I don't care. Get straight into the story. You're not Tana Mongeau. I don't care about your personal life. Okay, I'd watch Tana or someone famous. No, Jesus. No, Jesus, no. I mean, like someone who's like, I like and like is interesting, I'd watch them talk about like uninteresting things. But not you, I don't care. You have 3 subscribers, I don't think anyone is gonna want to really watch you talk about how your plant died, because I don't think anyone cares, sweetie. Like, I'm sorry to break this to you, but I don't think anyone fucking cares. Okay, the next pet peeve or whatever is basically, so I have this thing where basically, I don't know if just my school has it or every school has it, but basically teachers like email you homework and there's Google Classroom and like teachers put homework there and then teachers email you homework. I'm on my phone, like it's midnight, and then I get a text, not a text, Jesus Christ, an email from a teacher being like, oh yeah, history homework due in today. Tomorrow, but it's like midnight or 1 AM, so technically today. Do you want to give it in? And I'm like, why are you telling me now? Why are you reminding me there's homework due in like today at midnight or like 1 AM? Do you think? And then I have to get out of my bed and do my homework. No, I don't do that. I just like, I'm like, oh no, do I care? Kind of, not really. They'll probably like they probably won't check it. They always check homework whenever I don't do it, but if I do my homework, the teachers don't check it. If I do it, they check it, so I might as well just... No wait, if I don't do it, they check it. And I realised that with my smart, huge brain. And I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna do homework anymore. I don't care, I'm too depressed, I have other things to do, like cry. I'm not gonna do my homework. So I don't really, the emails, they're like, oh no. But then again, I don't really care. Don't be how I am. Okay, next pet peeve, sisters. When people like burp in their videos and then leave it in, just cut it out. It's not quirky. It's not relatable. It's not like being unsanitary, personality trait. Oh my god, burping, so quirky, so different. Okay, that was like for comedic purposes. That was like, that's different because that's me being like ironic and funny. That wasn't funny. If you have to say your joke is funny, it's not funny. Oh yeah, other pet peeve, people when they explain their jokes, like if you have to explain your joke. If you have to explain your joke, then it's not funny. It's just, if your joke doesn't work, just move on. Don't be like, knock knock, who's there? Cow. Cow who? Cow moo. And then when they don't laugh, don't be like, oh yeah, basically because like the cows, you know, cows, they make noises and the noises are like moo. That's why when I say moo, it's like kind of like a reference to the cow, and that's why it's funny. Next pet peeve is when people say okay, listen, hear me out here. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. Say I say a racist joke, or like a joke about, I don't know, 9/11, or like a joke about Hitler, or a joke about pedos, or a joke about something like offensive, right? And then you laugh because it's, you know, funny, and I'm a hilarious person. I really am funny, but not in my videos. I need to work on that, Jesus. And then if you laugh at my racist joke and then you say, oh no, you can't do that. You can't say that. That's racist. It's offensive. It's really bad. You can't say that. You cannot say that. No, you can't laugh at my joke and say that I can't say the joke. You laughed at it. You're part of the problem. You're encouraging me. My battery's low. Cool, okay, well, cool. Yeah, people like that need to die. People like that need to go to jail, and that's my biggest problem with the world. Like pedos, they're fine, but if you do what I just said, no, die, please, thanks, okay. I charged the dumb battery for like 5 seconds. That should be enough. Okay, next pet peeve, sis, is when people do this, right? And then walk in. So basically my mum, she does this all the time. Because she used to walk in without knocking, and I'm like, sis, please knock. So now she knocks and walks in. No, wait until I say come in. That's just stupid. Like, you might as well walk in. My reaction time isn't that quick. I'm not gonna realise, oh, you're knocking. I should probably turn off my laptop and take my book out so it looks like I'm doing my homework. No, give me a few seconds so I can say walk in. Just kidding, mum, that's not why. I promise. Or says knock knock and then walks in, and that's even worse, but whatever. And she's like, oh, sorry, I forgot. Like, fuck. Well, I might as well say that. Oh, why didn't you tidy your room? I told you 10 times. Sorry, I forgot. Then it doesn't work, but when it comes to you, you can use it anytime you want, can't you? Okay, that's fine. Okay, next pet peeve is when people tell you not to do something, but then do it themselves. Like my mom's like, don't hang up on me ever again. And then she hangs up on me all the time whenever I make her mad, and it's like, bitch, the fuck? No, you can't do that. Oh god, okay, this next thing. If you do this, you are Satan. My friend, she does this all the time. If you're like saying a sentence and then you just say never mind and stop talking. No, you can't do that. Finish your sentence. Think, okay, the thing in my head right now, do I want to, you know, say it? Think of the consequences of you saying it. Think if you really want the other person to know, then say it. Don't start saying it, then realise, oh shit, I don't actually want anyone to know, and then say never mind, because if you do that you can't be my friend, even though my friend does that every sentence he says. Oh god, this. Okay, so if you're like, how are you? And they're like, I'm fine, haha, please kill me. Oh my god, I want to kill myself, and I don't know what happened. And you're like, okay, what happened? And they're like, I'm fine, haha, I'm fine. And I'm like, are you okay? Like, what happened? Like, I know you're not fine. And you're like, what do you mean I'm not fine? I'm fine, haha. It's just like, I'm not gonna try anymore. Myself, hi, nice to meet you. I have many disorders in my brain, and I'm not fine myself. I can't. I'm trying to help you, all you're saying is, I'm fine, haha. Like, say, oh, I'm sorry, I don't really want to talk about it. That's fine then, but don't say, I'm fine, haha. It's like, shut up, ho, Jesus. Say you're like, oh my god, I'm so sad. Like, my nan died and I have depression, anxiety, and I want to kill myself. I hate my life so much. Oh my god, I want to actually die. Then your friend's like, yeah, well, I have all of that. Plus, my auntie died and my mum won't give me pocket money. Haha, my life is so terrible. It's not a competition to see whose life is worse. Or if you're like, oh my god, I have a cold. And then your friend's like, oh yeah, well, I have a cold and a high temperature. Like, not everything is about you stupid slag. Just Jesus Christ. If you make a conversation about you all the time, we cannot be friends, because I hate that so much. If someone just finds a way to make any conversation about them, just walk away, thanks. Picture this, right? You're at a dinner, you know, your whole family's there, you really don't want to be there, you're just sitting there wanting to die. And then like this uncle, you know, you haven't seen them in 10 years, last time you seen them you were 4, they're like, oh my god, I remember you when, you know, I used to, you know, put nappies on you and some shit. You were so cute and little, oh my god, you haven't grown up, you know, that uncle that you don't know them at all, you don't remember them. Maybe it's not even your blood uncle, maybe it's your, you know, mum's friend, your dad's friend. And then they're like, oh, Natasha. Literally, fucking third video that I filmed today, my parents are calling me. Overprotective. Relatable. Hello? Where was I? I don't know. Okay, you know that person, like that uncle that I was talking about? If they're like, Natasha, how many boyfriends do you have? Bitch! I already have anxiety. I can't speak to people. This is uncomfortable on its own. I already want to run away and die. Don't ask me such questions. It's not funny. Jesus Christ, if you do that, like, stop. If you happen to be a 40-year-old uncle of some kind, first of all, stop watching this, you're a pedo. Second of all, okay, you're not a pedo, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it, subscribe. Don't do that. Oh, okay, next one. So we're at the dinner again, okay? Now this time your auntie, this is your auntie that does this. You haven't seen her in, you know, like 5, 7, 8, 10 years, you haven't, you know, about the same time they haven't seen that uncle or your dad's friend. This auntie, she's like, she's related to you, but it's really far away. You haven't seen her in like years and years. You don't remember her. She maybe remembers you. You're all sitting at a dinner again. You're wanting to die. You don't eat a lot because, you know, you're like not hungry, or maybe you are on a diet. I don't know what the reason is, but whatever the reason is, you just don't eat a lot. And that has nothing to do with anyone, you know? And that fucking stupid 60-year-old slag is like, oh, someone's on a diet, teehee. Oh, you're watching your weight, aren't you? Oh, you're on a diet. And it's like, oh, don't say that. No, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't, please. Oh God, please don't say that. And if you're married to that uncle that did that to me about the boyfriend thing, you both should die. But to be honest, you're probably great for each other because you're both terrible. Okay, last thing on my list. I'm my mother again. Jesus, my mom has problems. Okay, my mother does this. Basically, she does this thing. We are arguing, and she keeps interrupting me every sentence. And I'm like, stop interrupting me. And she's like, yes, but like, you're wrong. And I'm like, first of all, I'm not. Second of all, even if I was, even though if it was the most wrong thing ever, even if the thing I said was really wrong, you know, I don't have examples, I'm dumb. Even if the thing I said was actually wrong, even if you're correct, don't interrupt me in the middle of my sentence every time, even if I told you 100 times that you should stop doing that. You keep doing that. Mother, this is a direct message to you. Mum, I love you. Thanks for, you know, pushing me up your womb and shit. And I know the birth was really complicated. However, and I'm sorry for, you know, living and not killing myself yet. but stop interrupting me every sentence, thank you. Okay, so yeah, end of video. I don't know what to say. Yeah, you wanna click off subscribe though, because please, like, you know, I'm great. Yeah, like the video. Bye.